the city just how cool we really are. We are cool, right, guys? The way we're going to do that is by quacking at people. So if you hear me say, give me some quacking, I want you to quack 2 times. We're going to practice right now. Ready? Give me some quacking. Nice job. You guys sound good. Really, my only criticism is that since we're a band, we all have to quack at the exact same time. So this time, when I say it, when I open my hand 2 times, that's when I want to hear you quack. Ready? You and me? Give me some quacking. Yes, perfect. We are going to have some fun today, folks. We are on a mission from God. Here we go. From England with a group of adventurers and settled in an area south of Boston that we now call Weymouth, Massachusetts. After a couple of years, the adventurers all split up, went their own separate ways, and Blackstone moved on up here to the Shawmut Peninsula. Now, Shawmut is a Native American word meaning land of living waters. And that's what this was. There was plenty of clean drinking water all around. Plenty of water for Blackstone to make his favorite beverage in the entire world. Beer. That's what people drank back in the 1600s. Yeah, they would distill water, and they didn't have the technology to turn it into bottled water, so they would turn it into beer. That's what they drank. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Sounds pretty good, right? I just had breakfast. Oh, excuse me. Now, Blackstone lived up here by himself for about 5 years or so without anybody really bothering him. He built a cottage, planted a garden, read his books, and minded his own business until another group of people called the Puritans showed up. Now, the Puritans had left England in search of religious freedom. They came over here to the Shawmut Peninsula, and William Blackstone welcomed them with oaths. They had to go to church for 7 hours. Yeah, they literally deadbolted you in the church when you went there, so you couldn't get out. And there was no heat in the winter, no air conditioning in the summer. You couldn't sleep during church because there was a guy standing at the back with a big long stick, and if he caught you sleeping, he'd whack you over the head. And if you didn't go to church, the Puritans threw you into jail. You were considered a criminal. Fun people, those Puritans. And now the first thing I want to show you on our tour today, guys, is coming up right on our left-hand side here. It's a very rare sight in the city of Boston. This is what's called a Dunkin' Donuts. Anybody been to a Dunkin' Donuts before? Yeah. How many Dunkin' Donuts do you think there are in the city of Boston, if you had to guess?
3 million.
3 million? That's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. There's only like 620,000 people living in the city, so that would be like one for every... there's 1,161 Dunkin' Donuts within the city of Boston. Now, the Puritans apparently came here for 2 reasons. Religious freedom and to make sure you never had to walk far to get to a cup of coffee, right? Yeah. So are you guys, is this all like a class trip? Yeah. You're on right here, kind of like a summer class trip? Excellent. How long are you in Boston for?
1 month.
1 month? Oh wow, so this is the beginning, the end, the middle? So this is kind of a good tour to do to kind of give you an idea of what else you should see while you're here in Boston, right? Yeah. Well, check out that Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. I'll show you some good stuff today, some fun stuff to do. Alright, so continuing on, the first serious thing that I'd like to show you here on the tour is coming up on our left-hand side right now. You're going to see 6 tall glass towers that make up the New England Holocaust Memorial. Very moving monument. You can actually walk right through it, seeing quotes from all the survivors written on the inside. And once you're done appreciating the monument, if you look right through it, you can see the Union Oyster House. And the Union Oyster House is the oldest restaurant in America. John F. Kennedy used to go there and eat bowls of fish chowder along with his wife Jackie Kennedy. And Union Oyster House, they're also the very first restaurant in America to give toothpicks out to all their guests. Yeah, they started that. Every restaurant does that now. You can see, if you look at it, you can actually see it steaming, right? Yeah, that's because they have a little boiler in there. There's not actually tea. Now, you guys will have to take my word for this, but you seemed a little incredulous when I told you how many Dunkin' Donuts there were in the entire city. Well, get this. Right to the right-hand side of that Starbucks, the building right next to the right of that is a Dunkin' Donuts. Right over there, next to that CVS pharmacy, is a Dunkin' Donuts. Right next, spit in 3 different directions and hit 3 different Dunkin' Donuts. That's how close together they all are. We passed something like 26 on our entire tour. Now, we haven't had a chance to quack at anybody yet, so let's see if we can get somebody on the sidewalk. This guy on the right-hand side in the brown shirt. Ready? Give me some quacking! Nice job. Hey, we got a smile on him. Nice job, guys. Now, on the left-hand side is the King's Chapel Burying Ground. This is the oldest burying ground in Boston. Buried here are many of the original Puritans who settled on the Shawmut Peninsula. John Winthrop, our first governor, is buried there. His son, John Winthrop Jr., who was the first governor of Connecticut, is buried there. Also, a woman named Mary Chilton. She came over with the Pilgrims on the Mayflower. Now, All right, you see these little girls over here in front of us right here? Now they're walking away from us. How about this guy with the Boston shirt? You want to hear some quacking, sir? Give me some quacking. Quack, quack. He's happy. He's happy. he doesn't really know what just happened, but he's happy. They have a little catching up to do, huh? Now, another first for the city of Boston is we have the very first subway system in the entire country, and this right here is the very first subway station. And we have a very historic theater coming up on our left-hand side, the Colonial Theater. And currently they're showing West Side Story. That's a modern retelling of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. I hope to drive by here sometime and hear them singing my favorite song in the entire world. I sing it every single morning in the shower. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, right? We got some West Side Story fans, nice. Any Edgar Allan Poe fans on board today? Woo! This was his birthplace right here on the left-hand side. And it wasn't a Poe Loco back then, but... Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston. Obviously, he's more well-known being from Baltimore. That's where he wrote, you know, The Raven, The Telltale Heart, all that stuff. But he did come from here. And now we're going down Charles Street. Now, this is called Charles Street because this is where the Charles River used to run. This used to be water right here. And this intersection that we're coming up on right here, a very famous thing happened here. This is where on the night of April 18th, 1775, 700 British soldiers crossed the Charles River and made their way onto the towns of Lexington and Concord. It was the event that began. Let's see if we can sneak in between them. On our left-hand side there, you see all those duck statues? That's the make way for duckling statues. Let me see if I can sneak between one of these trucks here. Those are the statues of Mrs. Mallard and her 8 ducklings, Jack, Cack, Lack, Mack, Nackawak, Pack, and Quack, right there in the Boston Public Gardens. Mrs. Mallard is considered to be the most famous mother in Boston. Every single Mother's Day, we hold a parade for her right up in this. Cheers. Anybody know what it is? MASH. MASH. Did you know that? No. Oh, you just like MASH? You know what war MASH depicts? The Korean War, actually. And these ducks right here fought in the Korean War. Yeah, that's okay. You can still have a quacking. Give her some quacking. Quack, quack. See? We're having some fun now, folks. Moving along. Now, this area of town we're in right here is called the... There, right there. All right, moving on. You see that picture on all kinds of postcards here in Boston. So if you did manage to get that, I saved you about $1. And now we're going to turn on to Newbury Street. Newbury Street is the most expensive street in Boston. This is the Rodeo Drive of the East Coast. Ladies, if you're going to do some shopping right here in this city, this is where you want to do it. There's an average of 7 hair salons per block on the street. Guys, if you want to buy a nice suit, I highly recommend Giorgio Armani right here on the left-hand side. If that's a little bit too expensive for you, you can shop where Dirty Water shops at the Salvation Armani. Also very nice. You have Brooks Brothers over here on the left-hand side with the dark blue awnings. That's the oldest clothing retailer in America. They were established in 1818. Abraham Lincoln, the night that he was assassinated at Ford's Theater, was wearing a coat from Brooks Brothers. which I'm always kind of amazed that never turned into like a TV commercial, you know, like suits to die for. Gonna wait for this duck right in front of us to go in, then it's us. Alright, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing here, just in case you ever want to drive your own car into the Charles River. First thing you do is put it into neutral, easy enough. Put your transfer case into neutral. So far you're with me, right? Go right up to the edge of the water. Put your propeller on. Hopefully you have one of those in your car. Come on. 1, 2, 3! Like an anticlimactic log flume ride. Now you're like, oh, well, we're done. Okay. Here we go. And here we go. Hands in the air. On the count of 3.
Wait, it's on video.
Now right. On the hat? There you go. Alright. Alright, so give me happy. Give me happy right now. Alright, good, good. Now give me angry. Angry, yeah. Alright, give me sexy. Give me sexy. Nice, very nice. Excellent. Can you send that one to me? What's your name? Athena. You have a very important job right now. Okay. Everybody else has had it. Yeah, you have to get us underneath this bridge right here. All right. So get a feel for the duck before you go under. Everyone's lives are now in your hands. All right. Let me give you a sticker. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you one sticker now. If you can make it onto the bridge without killing everybody, I'll give you another sticker too. Okay.
Which bridge do you want me to go to?
Either this one or the one right next to the right of it there.
Nothing in the middle.
You can't go into the ones that have the pink stuff on it,
Make up your
basically.
mind. Choose one.
Yeah, either one. It's up to you. Whichever one you feel more comfortable doing. Alright, so this bridge that we're about to crash into here, this is called the Longfellow Bridge. And this is named after Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. He wrote that poem, The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. Listen, my children, you shall hear the midnight ride of Paul Revere. One if I land, two if I see, and I on the opposite shore will be. You guys heard that before? Yeah. There's a couple things wrong with that poem, actually. A lot of people don't realize. For one, Longfellow says, one if by land, two if by sea. But the sea that he was talking about was this right here, the Charles River.
Is that the
How much
guy?
of a sea is it? No. But river really didn't rhyme that well in the poem, so we didn't go with that. And also, hey, you go for the middle, huh? You go for the, yeah. We can't go through the stone part. Yeah, we. You'll get this. You'll get this.
So maybe she should.
Are you taking pictures right now? You're the captain. You gotta concentrate on driving. What? Of the bridge? Oh, the buildings. Yeah. We'll get a better picture once we get out there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna kick you out after that, so you can probably get a picture yourself. No, you're gonna get us under the bridge still. You're doing good. You're gonna get us under there, no problem. Nice job. Driven like an expert right there, huh? Did you used to drive tanks in World War II? Is that how you're... Well, as promised, let me give you another sticker. No problem. I think I did just take the take a picture button while this was just right here in my lap, so I don't mean to give you a crotch shot, but I might have just given you one of mine, all right? Thank you very much. Nice job today. Nice job. All right, who's my next driver? Yeah, come on up. Come on up. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Nice to meet you. Dirty?
Say the quack quack.
Now we're going to slow down a little bit here.
2, 3. Quack quack.
We don't go by it, but it's down from where we are at the museum. If you head more towards the sea, you know, Boston Harbor, it's down there. It's right near the Moakley Courthouse. It's on Atlantic Avenue. When we get off the duck, remind me and I'll show you where to go. How about that? We don't drive. Yeah, we don't drive by it. We're not really anywhere near it right now, to tell you the truth. If anything, it would be, you know, when we went over that bridge, we could see Boston Harbor. It's near there. Yeah, kind of near where the TD Garden is. All right, we're going to do kind of a slow turn around, and I'm going to point out some stuff while you do that, okay? 3, 2, 1. There it is. All right, the front wheels are pulling us up out of the ramp. They're struggling, though. They're struggling. Where's my friend? Wait. Real wheels, kicking in. Here we go, yes. I think we're going to make it out, guys. I think we're going to be all right, yes. Another successful landing by Captain Dirty Waters. Thank you very much. Thank you. This guy right here. Everybody say, hey, Joe. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Joe. All right, let me convert us back into a truck right now. Worked out good, except for the fact that I got tangled. All right, here we go. Back on our way.
Classical music should be slow and serious. Oh.